Hello, so back to doing screencasts. So going back to my word sheet, which I always start off with, so we're looking at treatment and services that are available for adolescent heroin users. And once again, for the words, we have teen, young adult, young person, and youth as synonyms for adolescent. For heroin, we have opiate, methadone, and then another one I can look at is also, what is it? Suboxone. It's like a substitute for methadone that's being used. I just found out about it. It actually sounds really interesting. It blocks the neurotransmitters or something, and it like prevents people from feeling the effects of heroin. So like if they use, they just don't feel it. It kind of discourages them. But so that's one we can look at. And then for services, we're looking at assistance as well. So this screencast is going to be looking at research that is based on content analysis, secondary analysis of survey data, or historical analysis, and then keeping in mind substance abuse and needs assessment for terms that we can use in case I'm really desperate. So, up to the library. So, start up as always. It's gonna be slow again. I'll pause this until it comes back. Okay, we're back. So, I'm gonna keep this up here, so review heroin as subject. And then we're looking at adolescent. And then let's look at content. I think that's, yes, okay. Search. So, no results found. Okay, let's look at let's look at methadone. Nothing. I can't spell it today. Nothing for Suboxone. Okay. Let's take out adolescent and see if it does anything. Nothing. Heroin. Okay, we got 10. There we go. Content analysis study. So this is from 2010. Let's see. It's down in South Africa. This is a heroin epidemic. So it says it did semi-structured interviews with 10 heroin use disorder specialists. They were shifted to content analysis. And although many interventions and procedures have begun to be integrated routinely into heroin use disorder clinical practice with South African content, morbidity factors such as psychiatric illness and HIV/AIDS need to be more cardinally addressed. Pragmatic and evidence-based public health care policies designed to reduce the harmful consequences associated with heroin use still need to be implemented in South African context. The goals of the study. So the goals look pretty good. They're really looking at like recovery and intervention strategies. So that's an area I'm looking at. These are the participants for the people who did the study. Oh wow, they did a lot of stuff. Yep, no, I would actually probably use this because it really covers a lot of ground. It does look at intervention strategies, like and treatments and solutions and everything that are used to help people that have this problem. So I would probably use that and kind of just see what worked best. I like that. It's in there twice. Right, let's look at something else. There's content analysis. Let's see what I was looking at. Secondary analysis of survey data. Alright. So secondary analysis. Let's see our 10 again. Let's put in. Right, I got 1. The harm reduction interventions for drug injectors are heroin users in Spain, expanding the coverage as the storm abates. So it looks like a lot of this research is like, overseas. It's nothing really in the US. Right, so this looks at needle exchange programs and opioid substitution treatment. So we're looking at obviously needle exchange programs, kind of self-explanatory, and then kind of like methadone clinics and stuff like that. So there's not really an age on this, and honestly, I'm kind of finding that the age thing is going to really get in the way. Right, so this really talks. What the end result they found was that like interventions. Let's read. A longitudinal measurement of need and coverage provides insight to the timeliness and potential population impact of interventions, enabling better assessment of their inadequacy. So, I kind of like how they're looking at two different kinds of programs that people use to get into recovery and everything, and they have lots of stats, and I really think this is interesting. Let's see, who's it done by? So the National School of Public Health. Okay, so it looks like pretty credible sources all on here. National Epidemiology Center. Yeah, lots of stuff. So this might be interesting to look at. Kind of like get some data and some numbers about certain programs. But like I said, not a lot of work's been done in the U.S. So I think that's interesting. And let's try the last one. Historical analysis. All right. It's the same one. Alrighty. Hmm. See, I probably wouldn't use this one because it's not talking about any services or anything. Yeah, no. I'd probably just use the other two. Alrighty, well that's it. Yay.